humbuddy. Oh.
Restarted.
Got it.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening, and welcome to another murder mystery adventure. All right, we're back, you guys. Last time we talked, we fought a lot. I think that's mostly what happened. You guys went to investigate the bank, and you were talking to the bank owner, Penny, for a little bit, getting the deets, getting the down low on Horace and his books, because he has been doing some shady things, or you think he's been doing some shady things based on some of the receipts you found in his office. And so you're doing a little investigating there in the bank. Penny also let you know, what else did you find out in the bank? That he took out, so Horace took out a life insurance plan for himself and his wife.
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Who is
The easiest name to say. Say that again.
and I said Sylvia, who was presumably murdered.
Presumably murdered.
Yeah, no body.
No body, no crime. So he took a giant life insurance policy, and also made a withdrawal of some money that Penny thinks would be just about enough to hire somebody to off someone else. And so while you were kind of talking to Penny, getting some documents from her, and I think Raph, you wanted to get some other details from her in particular. I can't remember exactly what you were asking for. Maybe it was just the accounts. I think it was just the accounts to see if he was embezzling or anything like that.
Yeah.
And you guys were interrupted by two big old brutes, whose names I will find right now. Buster and Ralph. Good old Buster and Ralph.
Just Buster and Rhymes.
And they were there to make a deposit of some funds that they'd just been paid for doing a dirty deed. You guys found out that Horace was paying them off to intimidate Norman, another kind of suspect at large in this whole deal. Sylvia's rumored lover, side piece. And then you guys got in a fight with them because they were being pretty rude. Nate, your character, whose name I remember as Orville the Oathful, kind of got things started with that. You guys beat them up, found out that they were being paid by Horace, and they ran away or dragged themselves out of there because they were pretty beat up. And I think that's where we left it. You guys know... Oh, Raph, you made a face like there was something else that might have gone on. No? Cool.
No, I think that's it.
Cool.
Fido's in the mix too. I remember him.
Oh yeah. Bren, you did some tracking and found that Fido might have been leaving some droppings. Did you guys see Fido at the end there? Maybe as he left the bank.
I think he barked at the bank and then scampered away. And we had seen him at the
City Watch.
Yeah, City Watch, and then somewhere along the way, we found out he's been around the humbuddy too.
And he's not a fan of Horace.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Cool. So yeah, you guys know it's around 2, so the humbuddy is open, and you will find probably Norman and definitely the local drunk Reed. Have we talked about Reed?
Oh,
We saw him. Yeah, we saw him once.
And he was
He was mentioned briefly in the first
And he was
session.
wearing blue, I think was the only detail.
Yeah.
Outside
He's
of
blue.
being drunk.
He's blue.
Da-da-dee.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
Da-da-doo.
He was green. He'd be like Sylvia.
True. He's green. He would. Yes.
You just got. I'm green, and if I was green, I would die.
It's working. It's working now. All right. So yeah, And you guys also you've heard the fighting pits. There's a character over there that might know this or that.
Dave.
There's a couple, yeah, Dave the ticket taker. There's a couple of other like locations around town that you know are open, but you haven't really gotten a ton of compelling evidence to go there necessarily. And Horace also mentioned that he gets off his shift at 4, so you got a couple hours yet for that. And then at 6 is when there was a receipt, I believe, for the inn, the humbuddy, um, that Sylvia had on her person when she died, or was recovered from her belongings, I guess, from her house by her mother. So she had a receipt for tonight, um, for the room number 9 at the humbuddy at 6.
Well, my friend, I am afraid, like a romantic evening on a cliff watching the sunset, we might have overlooked something. Did anyone happen to notice when those life insurance policies were taken out? Was it recent? Was it years ago? We did not talk about that.
I do believe
Thought
that
they
they
were
were rather
recent.
recent.
I do recall that as well.
Apparently, I have a bad memory.
Gilbert was drinking. Gilbert.
Gilbert.
On
Gilbert.
I have in my notes that I have written down this circled thing that just says Fido, suspect number 1. I do believe that Fido is either A, Norman shapeshifted, 2, Sylvia shapeshifted, or C, the murder
Shape-shifted.
shapeshifted.
Maybe the victim. Yeah, it could be Jan.
Fuck. Or,
Could be a
or D, Jan the janitor, the dog.
That is a good way
But
to make
Amy-
sure that you remain employed. Is to turn into a dog, create messes, and then show up and clean them. And be like, yeah, you gotta have someone around for this job.
She's got a whole racket going on. How deep
Just-
does it go?
just to get more of that hard to get janitorial work.
Listen, the economy's
You're
rough
picking
out
up
there.
your own dog poop.
Yeah, it is.
Different day.
Yeah. A big reveal in a movie that someone's shape-shifting, and it's because
The economy's bad. Guys, this whole mystery, this whole murder mystery, the whole theme is just the economy, guys.
just the economy. There's a
In this
there's subtle
economy.
messaging.
Yeah, you guys go to the market and eggs are $6
Each.
each.
What could an egg cost, Michael? $6?
Who's Michael?
What could an egg
All right.
cost, Gilbert? $6?
If you're paying half a dozen for a single egg, you are getting a weird kind of egg.
Show up with an ostrich egg, and you're like, oh, all right, that
All right,
that clocks. Yeah.
Actually,
That's
I would like to know where you got such cheap ostrich eggs.
Don't alligators lay eggs too?
Yeah. As
Yeah,
someone
'cause they're
who wrestles
dinosaurs.
alligators for their living, yeah.
Gilbert completely drops his
You
egg.
sell
Yeah.
alligator eggs.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, how much?
I might
how
have
much would
to
an
go check on
alligator?
something.
They got 25 grams of protein.
What do you fellas say that we go and wet our whistles?
I do believe it's that time of
Open
day.
to that.
And while we walk to the humbuddy, speaking of whistles, you ever think about the phrase "clean as a whistle"? Arguably, that has got to be the dirtiest instrument. Would you ever share a whistle with a friend? A stranger? No, that whistle is wet, not clean.
I would
Oh, look,
eat
we've
it.
arrived.
Don't answer that. As you guys walk up to the humbuddy, you see a character just outside the bar, or just outside the building, rather. And he is uh, pounding on the door of the humbuddy. He's like, Bonnie, Bonnie, open this door. It's 2 o'clock. You're open. I know you're open. I need a drink. And he's just pulling for all he can against the door, just pulling as hard as he can. But it's not budging.
Do we recognize this gentleman as Reed?
Roll a wait, guys. I have a character sheet now, just a random character sheet open, so I can tell you what skill checks to roll. Roll a. See, it still doesn't help me. Investigation. Well, because you all saw him. No, Raph was the only one that saw him, I think, before when he investigated. Maybe
Yeah.
you told him what they looked like.
He described, though, I believe.
Yeah. So just roll an investigation. Fuck it. Oh, was that Orville or Nate that wanted to chime in on that?
Oh, I was just going to ask if I could roll an insight check, as I haven't seen him, but maybe could
Piece
recognize
together.
the voice. Yeah.
Go for it.
Cool.
Like, oh, we're at the bar. We know of one drunk. That might be him.
Gilbert, what did you say you roll?
13.
Okay. And Orville?
Well, I rolled a 4, so it's a 3.
Oh, sweet. All right. Orville, you... what's a funny thing that you could think that this person is? You definitely don't recognize it as Reed, the local drunk. You didn't do a natural fail. So whatever you think Orville would possibly mistake this person for instead of the actual thing that you're looking for. You think it's the murderer.
I think he's the murderer? My good sir. I'm going to just have to go over to him and pick him up and ask him. Now, sir, I do have a question for you.
What the hell?
Did you murder Miss Sylvia?
No, I didn't murder Sylvia. I was pissed drunk in here.
That does not entirely absolve you from the possible culpabilities of having done this murder.
Listen, you get me in here, you get me a drink, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. How's that?
That does seem fair. I'm going to try to one-handed, push open the door.
Awesome, yes. So and Gilbert, silently to yourself, you're like, yeah, I knew that was Reed. I knew that. With your 13 investigation. And yeah, as Reed was pushing this door with all his, or pulling this door, sorry, with all his might, as soon as you just give the door a little flick, it swings open inside, and you are in.
This man has been drinking here regularly for so long and he's so hammered he cannot remember daily which way the door works.
And as you get inside, you see at the bar the bartender, and she kind of whirls around, and she is guys. Organize your PDFs. I tell you what. Well, you know her name is Bonnie because that's what old boy was yelling. Here it is. You see behind the bar a middle-aged elf with a really close-cropped haircut. And she's got a fun little apron on that says "Humbuddy loves you." And
Aww.
she looks
She
looks surprised that Reed is being pulled in, lifted in the air still, I believe.
One-handed.
But yeah. And as you guys walk in, she says, "Who the hell are you? And what do you got
Bonnie,
Reed up
nice
there
to see you
for?"
again.
Oh, hello there, Raph. Raph,
Just
what
doing a bit of investigation. around town looking for Silviel's, the one who committed the deed.
Oh my goodness, you're investigating that? Well, yeah, come on in, and if there's anything I can do to help, here, take a seat, take a seat. And if you don't mind, put Reed down. He doesn't mean any harm.
I would like to hold on to this man until he has had at least one beverage, because he has confirmed that he would oblige my investigation with some more information after he has had a sip of fine liqueur.
And she says, yes, I will definitely be serving him some alcohol. And she winks at you guys, and then she says, he wouldn't have made it in here for another hour. I switched the door on him again.
Oh my.
Gilbert, you hit mute just as you went on your monologue. You're muted. Who muted you?
I think he hit space,
him?
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Also, way better. Also,
Oh, did your Yeti mic just get plugged in? Oh Lord, now your video's frozen.
But the audio was
Yeti
so
mic.
much cleaner for a moment.
Yeti mic just fucked everything up.
is that a real thing?
I don't know.
Is it like Yeti, like the Yeti brand? They make microphones.
Oh, it's the audio company is Blue Audio, I think, but they got bought out by Logitech, and then the model of mic is the Yeti. They also have a Snowball.
Got it.
Or they did. We can't hear you, but
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
your video's frozen.
But you look like this.
Try unplugging your camera.
Yeah, in my built-in camera.
Just
put your thumb over it.
Just tape. Remove it.
That's off and on.
What the fuck?
I guess we don't get to see you anymore.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
While I was
It
away, I
worked.
got my Yeti box for you.
There you go.
nice.
Bleu.
Anyway,
C'est la
that's
blue.
fucking weird.
Loved by podcasters everywhere.
Have fun editing that, Nate.
I won't.
Yeah, wait.
I won't.
Everybody clap really loud. Clap really loud so there's like an audio spike. And you
Can we get a room tone?
There is something in the background now. What the fuck is that buzzing noise?
God damn.
What's going on?
Just power through, people. It's just power through.
All right. So anyway, Bonnie goes to get a drink for all of you guys, and she. But before she leaves, she says, "What do you guys have to drink? Do you want piss yellow or shit brown?"
I would love your version of a dark and stormy, so a pissy poopy, if you don't mind.
I will take a glass of milk.
Just water, please.
I'll take the nice and brown.
Beautiful. All right, she comes back with 5 browns.
Excuse me, Bonnie, you beautiful seductress, and a piazette, and I drink half of it. You forgot the pissy of my pissy poopy.
Oh, you're so right. That's my mistake. And she takes a glass out of your hand, and just opens the barrel, because there's no taps, and she just like dunks the cup in there.
Thank God, I thought you were about to say something real fucking raunchy. That shit.
No,
I was holding my breath for it.
how dare you? No, Bonnie's a respectable woman. How dare you?
So does it look like a nice dark and stormy now?
It does.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. It's all mixed up in there. And yeah, there's a little bit of stormy in everybody's piss yellow now because she dunked it right in the barrel. So
Ain't that life?
ain't that life?
You couldn't just grab a second
Somebody
glance and
somebody
look.
poops in the barrel, and all of a sudden everybody's got poop.
Again, this town has been
Now it's
around for
everybody's problem.
1,000 years. You said. You said this
Yeah,
town's
man.
been around for 1,000 years.
It's a tourist destination. It's like
And tourists love that kind of shit, don't
They
they?
love that
kind of shit.
hometown
Absolutely.
charm.
They're like, look at that. Nobody does it like they do. I'm trying to think of a similar. It's like in Seattle when they throw the fish in the fish market.
Right.
They throw it all across the room.
It's like, how do you get that unique flavor of your beers? Like, it's our fingers, all of our fingers dipping into the beer.
I never said
Alcohol
fingers. She
burns
dunks the
off
glass
germs.
in there.
How do you dunk the glass without your fingers getting in
You
there?
got a big old handle, brother.
Yeah.
You just scoop, a quick scoop.
Nah, your fingers are getting in there. They're not.
Your finger, you get a little bit of finger in there.
The secret
Fair
is
minimum. There's got to be some splash, and like you get the splash on your fingers. Yeah, clean them off.
When Penny hands you your drink, Bren, she says, "I put a little extra finger in there for you."
Say thank you, ma'am, and no thank you, ma'am, and just pour it out behind the counter.
Yeah, you notice there's a. Oh shoot, Raph, Devin, what'd you say?
Bren, I know you ordered water, but that's just what the water looks like here.
That is mighty unfortunate.
looks just like
I'll
the
go
river.
snoop around and see if I can find. If I hop over the bar, can I see if there's one? I'm looking for water, but two, an excuse to kind of look around behind the bar a bit. So I probably have to do a couple things for that. But yeah, I want to hop over the bar, land, and see if I can see anything under the guise of looking for water. But to see if I can see anything.
So you're not trying to be sneaky about it.
No, I'm trying to be deceptive, I guess, or acting.
So you're trying to you're investigating while you're investigating?
No, like I'm hopping over to say, like, I hop over the bar and I say, I'm just gonna grab my own water, ma'am. Land on the other side. I'm looking for water. Ulterior motive is I'm trying to see if there's anything worth seeing behind the bar. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. If you're not trying to be fancy jumping over the bar, then you can just do that. That's fine. If you want to be fancy, you could do like an acrobatics check.
No, I'm just trying.
That worked out. I think it'd be fun though if you did an acrobatics check. I think you should do an acrobatics check.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do that.
I was like, you're the. All right, we got a 13.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's fine. You get over the bar. You rattle a couple glasses and things that are on the bar. It's not like perfectly smooth, but you don't like break or shatter anything. And as you land on the other side, Bonnie's like, "Oh my, this is quite forward of you. What are you doing back here?"
Just trying to get my own water, ma'am. If you don't mind, I saw that you got me a beer, which was mighty nice of you, but I do want that water.
Oh, Bren, you must be new in town. That is what the water looks like.
Well, ma'am, do you have anything else that is not water, or there's just beer, water? You got juice, ice.
Perhaps you have a nice ginger ale.
I'll see what I can do. And she opens like a little trap door behind the bar and brings out not like a big trap door that you could like fit a body under, but it's just got a couple bottles, a couple bottles of a pure clear liquid. And she says, "Well, this is probably the cleanest stuff that we got. If you want to try that." And she pours the tiniest little shot glass of that and hands it to you.
When I receive it, is it a obvious strong smell that comes from it, or does it seem kind of?
Why don't you investigate?
All right.
Just a bunch of unnecessary rules.
17.
Yeah. When you give a whiff of this,
17.
you're like, holy shit! This is the strongest stuff you've ever smelled. That's an old family recipe. It'll clear you right up. Anything you got, it'll just clear it up.
I take this and slide it on the bar down to Gilbert. I say, "Cheers!" Just
Cheers to you, Bren. You know, and I just kind of like my eyes flutter. I'm like, this is great and all, but I think there's someone that deserves something this fine and fancy more than any of our ugly mugs. This handsome young fella right over here, and I give it to Reed.
When you like turn, Reed has been staring at you like very like intensely. Just eyes have been locked on the drink. When you slid the drink, like he was just like completely locked in on
Like a
it.
fucking pointer dog tracking a duck or something.
yeah.
Yeah. And you hand it to him, and he's like, "Oh hell yeah! I've been trying to get this stuff from Bonnie for I don't know how long. Let me have a sip of that." And what I'm gonna do? Are you handing it to him, or like sliding it to him, or I guess
I'm handing it to him.
You're just handing it to him.
Yeah.
All right.
I figured I'd
do
sit down on the stool next to him.
Nice. Bonnie's gonna try to stop you from handing it to Reed.
Well. Do you want me to roll to see if she can, or?
If she's gonna try to stop you, if you don't mind that, if you're just like okay, whatever, then we won't have to roll. But if you're like trying to insist that you like get the shot glass to him, then we can do a little contested roll.
Depends. How is she trying to stop me? Is she like putting her hand in the way, or is she trying to take it from me?
She'll try to take it from you.
Then I'm going to contest it. If she just said no or like put her hand in the way, then I'd be fine with it. But if she's trying to deprive me of a gift or something she's charging us.
Damn, that's so true. You're so right. All right, I'm going to do...
Part of Gilbert's code. Never come between a man and his alcohol.
Never
All right.
look a gift alcohol in the horse.
Yeah. I don't have a character sheet for Bonnie, so I'm just going to do a straight D20 roll, but you can add your dex modifier.
My dexterity. All right. That is an unnatural 20.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah, you get you successfully like. How do you?
Like the cup and balls.
You successfully weave your hand around and get the shot to Reed, and he gulps it down.
Oh no, I'm not giving it to him. I'm not giving it to him now. I'm holding like.
I'm
curious
gotcha.
why
Okay.
she's doing that. Like, I'm not letting her take it, but I'm like, whoa! Don't be giving a gift that you're gifting back to yourself. If that's not a given, that's a taken. But it's already a pre-received type of. What's up?
Listen, I've never let Reed drink this before. As you can tell, he's a little bit, inebriated.
Mm-hmm.
You folks came in here looking pretty much stone cold sober. I've never given it to someone with Reed's proclivities. I don't know what it's gonna do to him. All right, so look, I'm nervous about him drinking that, especially in here, indoors.
I understand, but let me put it to you this way. You gave something as strong and as powerful as this to the man who asked for water. Someone we could probably assume, based on his ordering choice, does not drink a lot and therefore has a low tolerance. However, the gentleman Reed here, who's here daily and cannot figure out a door when sober, probably has a tolerance to outdrink all of us that you're aware of. So, what gives?
Just because I haven't been making you guys roll a lot, roll a persuasion.
But I'm bad at persuasion.
That's fine. You did a good job. Because Nate, you've probably talked about this before, but like I like when people like do their persuasion first, and then that kind of determines like how high the AC check is going to be.
I rolled a
And
13.
you were pretty logical there. So yeah, that's good. Bonnie's going to say, "All right, fair enough, fair enough. You can give him his drink." But you big fellow over there, what'd you say your name was?
Are you talking to me?
She looks around. She's like, you are the biggest fella in this building right now. You're slunched down. You're slouched down right now.
Now, I do reckon that I am of a physical stature that is taller than most people. However, big could have many different connotations. There is, a big talker, a big spender. So I did not want to presume that you were just naturally referring to me based on my God-given height and stature.
She looks at the rest of you and she says, "I see he's got a big brain as well."
Oh,
Well,
now I do appreciate that, ma'am. I am known for my big brain.
yes, but yes, would you be able to take care of Reed or perhaps throw him out if he becomes unruly?
I turn and look at Reed. Do you know who murdered Sylvia?
Well, I can't say that I know quite for sure, but I can tell you what I know if I can get that drink over there.
Oh, this drink?
Ma'am, you have my word that the moment he becomes unruly, I will take care of him.
We'll also make sure he does not drive home. There are no automobiles.
Excellent. All right, fair enough. You can give him his drink.
There you go.
All right, and Reed gulps it down, or shoots it, I guess, because it's just the one little thimble shot. And you see his eyes kind of glaze over, and he starts to shake a little bit, and then he takes in a deep breath and he goes.
Oh shit! Do we just limitless Reed with this pure,
How
alcohol?
can I help you, gentlemen?
It's fucking Fry from Futurama when he has 100 cups of coffee. He's just...
Yeah.
Just vibing.
I'm so sorry for my rudeness earlier. What can I do you for? Oh, you were asking about the murder, right?
That is correct.
Oh, well, I'd love to tell you everything that I know about that. Let's see here. Let me think. Do you guys know Horace?
Yes. We know Horace.
Yes, we
I
do.
have
The
met
city
many.
watch.
I have met many a horse in my day.
It's gonna be...
That's funny. Yeah, Horace. He is kind of a horse's ass, if you know what I mean. But no, Horace, the city watch, the head of the city watch.
Yes,
Well, how about this juicy nugget here? When I saw him at the Battle of the Barbarians, you guys know what the Battle of the Barbarians is, right?
I have
Yeah,
heard of it.
Yes, sir.
One could infer from the title.
Well, at the Battle of the Barbarians, I saw him talking to two very shady looking individuals, and it seemed like he was telling them to do something that ain't no good at all. And you know what I think it was? I think he said to go kill old Silvio there. Can you guys get me another drink?
Bonnie?
Something tells me Bonnie's not gonna let us have another one.
Miss Bonnie? Miss Door Genius Extraordinaire?
Yeah. I'm honestly shocked that Reed hasn't done something crazy yet. So this is wonderful. Maybe I'll give him more of these drinks in the future if it's going to make him like this.
Well, how long does he have to sit here to get drunk normally?
Honestly,
To get...
I've never seen him in this state. I think he might be past drunk and circled all the way back around to sober again.
Well, I'll take 2 more of those drinks.
We're
All right.
keep spinning that wheel.
And I
Perfect.
walk over to Reed with the 2 and I go, now, you're going to tell us more, aren't you? And I'm not giving them, I'm just holding them.
Like, you know what? I've turned over a whole new leaf. I don't think I need that stuff anymore.
There goes my plan.
I feel better than I ever have. But you know who might be able to use those drinks that you got in your hand right there? That sad looking gentleman over there. And he points over to the other side of the bar. And there, you see none other than
Norman?
we can only assume is Norman.
Oh.
And Norman is a middle aged elf. So he's an elf boy. And he's kind of older looking still, though. He's got his gray hair kind of like in a low, messy bun. He's got like a big, dark blue, like almost like a naval like jacket type thing. He's like very like kind of regal looking, but still looks very rough. Like he hasn't slept very well. His hair is super messy, and he's just kind of like bent over on the bar, looking pretty despondent, and kind of nursing a beer there. And you see there's like a pretty decent stack of cups off to the side, and the bar's only been open for like 10 minutes, so he's already deep in it.
He's speed running the
He's speed running it.
blackout drunk any percent.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be mean to Norman. He just lost a loved one. I had a whole plan to be mean to Reed with these.
Gilbert, I think you can be
Norman.
nice with them too.
I suppose you're right. All right. And I'd saddle up to
Honey,
Norman and I sit down and I go, "Hey, Shaw, how you doing? You looking pretty rough and old, even for an elf. Especially for an elf. Maybe this'll fix what breaking that brain of yours." And I slide him one.
He looks up at you and he just says, "I don't really know what that means, but I guess I don't know what anything means anymore. But yeah, I'll take a drink, friend. Thanks." And he downs it in one.
Wow.
But he's an elf, and he's pretty. Yeah, he's pretty tolerant. And so yeah, he's not as phased as Reed seems to be. But yeah, he does seem to like kind of loosen up a little bit more, and he kind of notices you guys a little bit more. It's kind of out of his stupor. He says, "Hey, who are you guys? What are you doing here? Are you part of that? Are you the investigators that I've been hearing about?"
We're a type of investigator. We are looking for the whereabouts of a four-legged creature named Fido.
He smiles at that. He says, "Oh yeah, that crazy dog. Yeah, he's probably taken this, you know, Silvio's passing about as hard as I have. Um, I was actually gonna maybe leave some snacks out for him at the bar or something, just to, he's still pretty touchy and pretty, I don't know, jumpy, barky, but no, I haven't seen him in a while, but I'm sure he's around town. You just gotta give him some treats, and he'll. But what are you looking for the dog for?"
Well, like a dog loses its owner, it can go amiss. It can go crazy. It could lash out and bite. Do you understand what I am saying, sir?
He downs the second drink. Well, if you've given
No,
it to
I'm
him.
holding it.
Oh, you're holding it still?
That's why I said,
Okay,
wow,
so
I
never
didn't
mind.
even wait to cheers.
Yeah, oh, yeah, because he already drank the first one. He would you? He reaches out to like grab the second drink.
I pull it
to,
back.
take it. And he just kind of lets his hand fall. Like, yeah, I think I know what you mean. You think I might be involved in all this, or I'm still dangerous, maybe.
I was talking about a dog, sir. You'd be dangerous if you were the one you'd be the one biting if you harmed this woman. But I don't think that you did. It seems like you had quite a big heart for her. If anything, I would think that you would have harmed that old city watch fella.
he looks at you guys hopefully, and he's like, you guys don't think I did it? A lot of other people in town seem to think so, which I just don't understand. And I definitely don't have any love for Horace. Well, I don't know. Maybe I did kill her. I might as well have. I couldn't get her away from that
Orville!
that creep.
Orville, did you hear that?
I do apologize. I'm sorry. What did you say?
He said he killed her, or he might as well have. Is that anything to you?
I mean, upon hearing that, I would probably grab the back of this man's head and just slam it into the table.
Whoa! I took the shot.
Do you take the shot? Let's see. I'm gonna say, because he's not really resisting or anything. So yeah, let's do an unarmed strike. Roll damage.
And kill our witness.
The murder's solved. We killed
17 to hit. I'm not entirely sure what I'm rolling for an unarmed strike. I think it's just a D4 plus
Yeah,
strength
just
modifier.
a D4. That sounds right.
5 damage.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you split his head open a little bit, and he starts bleeding. He goes, "Oh God, oh, you guys are exactly how they said you were. Jeez, you must be that Orville guy."
Yes, I am also running for City Watch. If I do have your vote, I do appreciate that, as I have expedited this murder investigation.
You know what? What the hell? I'd sure vote for you over that Horace fella. He keeps thinking that I'm trying to run against him, and I don't want to do that. I didn't want any of this.
I do appreciate you not running against him or I, as I am also in said race. And I do appreciate you just admitting to the murder of Silvio, because that does make my life even easier.
I didn't actually murder her. It was more of a melancholy expression. I'm saying I couldn't save her, and so I might as well have murdered her because I couldn't keep her away from that Horace. We were supposed to leave. I wanted both of us to leave before now, so that Horace couldn't get her. I knew he was going to find out about us and probably try to do something to her, but she didn't seem worried about it. But yeah, we were supposed to meet up tonight, and then we were going to go. We were going to leave this place.
I'm going to do the hand to his face and push him away. Turn to Gilbert and be like, Gilbert, I do believe that I may have inadvertently struck this man in a manner unbecoming to my sacred vows.
If it appeases your vows in your mind, think about it like this. Much like two hands cannot clap for the atoms never hit each other, you did not hit this man. The table did. You merely
I abide by that.
expedited his face with meeting of it. If anything, you are like Cupid's bow with two lovers. His head in the table.
That does seem fair to me.
And I look over to Bren and I'm like, hey, Bren. Well, Orville roughs this man up. How would you feel about taking a peek in room 9 while our friend over here may be a little occupied with his bruised ego amongst other things?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check him for a concussion real quick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can do a medicine check.
That's a 17.
Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. So yeah, you like do the finger, wagging across his face or whatever, and he kind of follows it a little slow, but his eyes do look pretty dilated, and he's bleeding from his face. But I think with a 17 medicine, because medicine check is also to like heal people, right? Or like kind of give them some first aid.
If you have a healer's kit, which I do not.
Bonnie like reaches under the bar and kind of like tosses a little kit towards you.
A
That seems
bandage.
like
Okay.
something a bar should have. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
And
It's
it's also got
kind
a
of
vial.
in
It's got
the
a
keg.
yeah. I was gonna say it
Ripping.
does have a vial of brown and a vial of yellow in there
Oh,
along
the
with the
clear.
bandages.
Clean out
It's their water.
Yeah. And then yeah, you're absolutely right. It's got an even tinier vial of the clear. But yeah, you bandage him up a little bit, and he seems stable now. He's not gonna he's not gonna die from the wound.
So
All right.
I make eye contact with Gilbert after that and just kind of head nod over to the stairs so we can, or wherever I assume there are stairs to go or something to room 9, unless it's all.
Yes. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it's up some stairs. But Norman heard you when. Well, did you say yeah?
Oh.
Did you say it out loud, or are you trying to be secretive of like?
Orville
Just
has
kinda-
his hand up for a sidebar.
You're
This
so
was
right.
post Batman Joker face.
Yeah. I would imagine his
Perfect.
ears are ringing. He's got Orville's hand sidebarring him, and Raph is tending to his wound all at the same
You're
time.
so
He's
right.
so busy. Like his face.
Never start with the head.
Yeah.
You get all fuzzy.
His face is paying attention to too many things to really be paying attention to. Go check out his room.
You're so right. Yeah, Norman didn't hear anything. But Bonnie's like, what? What are you guys going up to room 9 for?
Bonnie, you bitch.
Oh no, Bonnie, they were going up to my room.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because you're not room 9. You're room
No.
6.
Exactly. They just got it upside down a bit.
All mistake, man. It's easy to get those letters mixed up sometimes. I mean numbers, whatever those things are.
Dyslexia, I hear they call it in the future.
Ma'am, I do apologize. My comrades are not of the cerebral types.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they don't got the big brain that you got.
No, they do not.
All right. Well,
So, are we able to go upstairs?
yeah, go
Check it out.
get on up there.
All right. Pop upstairs and try to. I believe. Well, I guess, can I open room 9? Is it locked?
It is locked.
It
It
is
doesn't look like it's locked super super complicated. But yeah, so you can
I've got
absolutely
a
thieves'
yeah.
tools.
thieves' tools, so.
And I think it's sleight of hand for thieves' tools. To get in there,
Yeah.
to give me the lock. That sound right?
Let's see. Got a 11.
Oof.
So
Close. Close. But you do. I mean, this is it's a tavern. It's an inn, so it's not super high security. So you jiggle the lock. You get it open. And as you walk in, it looks like this room is pretty much empty. There's no stuff in there. Like the bed is made. It looks clean. It looks fine. But there's no real signs that someone is here. Nobody's luggage or anything is there. It just kind of looks like a room ready for someone to stay in.
Gilbert, what exactly were we looking for? Or should we be looking for?
Did I guess I followed you up.
I don't know. You told me to go. I thought you were with me.
I thought while we were distracting him.
Oh, the big distraction.
Yeah. That was the idea. But no, I could have followed you up.
Or I'm crazy and I'm talking to
you say it and then you look around and wait.
Oh,
motherfucker.
No, the other Gilbert. The Gilbert in my head, idiot.
It's like when in a movie when there's a guy having a monologue and his friend walks away and he's been, talking the whole time.
Exactly.
He's just not there. And I go,
Yeah, got in there. I got in there like a pro.
Right.
Right, Gilbert?
You look up and you see the thought cloud forming.
Yeah.
What I'd be saying.
So I do a quick check around the room. I'm assuming
Nice.
looks normal. Nothing.
Yeah.
I can't find anything.
There is a window on one side, if you want to
Am I able to
investigate that. It looks like it's
pop the window open or kind of see?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you pop the window open, and as you look out, roll me an nope, not investigation, a perception check.
Perception. 17.
Beautiful. All right. So as you look out the window, you kind of look around and you see like, oh, like it kind of seems like maybe the window is close enough to like a tree that's outside or like other buildings and stuff outside that you're like, oh, like you could like open this window and kind of like get out through this window without having to go back down through the inn. Like it's number 9. It's like on the very edge, and so it looks like there's some kind of handholds on the like on a tree out front, basically that you could escape if you really wanted to. And as you look down, you see Fido kind of sniffing along the base of the tree, and then he looks up at you and he barks and he runs away.
Am I on the second story?
Yeah. So your second story. So
Can
not like
I-
crazy high, but you're up there.
Am I able to jump down quick and
Yeah, for
land
sure.
land and roll? And if I maybe hopefully not break my ankle.
If you're going to be fancy with it, do an act. No, fancy with it would be performance. Do an acrobatics. Just regular.
Yeah, I'm just trying to land and do the roll where it's like
Tumble. Yeah.
tumble. Nine.
Hell yeah. You don't break your ankle, but you do kind of like, because there's that tree right outside, for the handhold and stuff. But you just like jump down. So as you like land, there's like some roots and stuff. You kind of stumble and like bump against the tree as you do that. But you're here. You're on the ground. It took you a second. You stumbled a little bit, but you're down and out.
Okay. Well, I don't want to keep going beyond the time of everything else that's going on in the tavern as well. But I just wanted to check out around the tree if there was anything. Fido was sniffing. If I look up, can I see anything that's noteworthy?
Yeah. As you look up, you kind of see that there's like, it looks like the window is kind of maybe marked from the outside so that it just looks different from the other windows. There's like a little scratch on the sill or whatever. Like maybe somebody might have used like a rope to get up there before, or like has kind of like marked it in some way that like it's easy to tell like, oh, this is a different room than the other windows along this side. And there's a little poopy. There's a little poopy at the bottom
Nice.
of the tree.
And
I
then,
twist my ankle and landed in the little poopy.
and then
No,
the dog
who's in that
the
one
jam.
for sure? In that one for sure.
Perfect. Okay. Well, with that, then I'll just circle around back to the front.
Beautiful.
From the inside, were we able to hear Fido barking?
It depends on how loud your distraction is as you're like talking and and carrying on inside. But I would say, yeah, you probably heard a couple barks. Actually, everybody roll me that was on the inside. Roll me a perception to see if you hear the barks over the the general din of the bar and the conversation and stuff.
I heard nothing. I rolled a nat 1.
Bummer.
I got 11 plus 15.
Beautiful.
Natural 20, baby.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Yeah, y'all two definitely hear a couple barks from the outside that sound familiar.
My boy!
Did Norman hear it?
I slide Bonnie the 2 empty shot glasses, and I run outside.
That's actually great. I'm going to roll for Norman. This is just a random character sheet, but it's got +2 to perception. So I'm going to roll. Oh, yeah! Norman heard it too. And Norman goes, "Oh, that's Fido out there. I wonder if he wants a treat or something. We should."
I've got some here. You want to go give him one?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go see if he. I mean, he sounds. He sounds kind of distressed. It sounds like somebody maybe jumped out of a tree after him or something. But so he might have ran away. But he got a really good perception check, you guys.
That's amazing. He knows this dog very well.
We can see if he's still around. Yeah, let's
really drink any water today. He's only pooped once.
yeah, that bark.
Shed another hair.
I can tell.
Yeah. He has like that daredevil like moment where he hears like everything.
You guys gave him the super drink.
What was in that drink?
I should take one.
Yeah, what'd it do to me?
Oh yeah, I forgot that you said. Oh, you did drink
I
it.
did drink it.
I totally missed it. Yeah, roll a Constitution save.
I will argue that I also am an elf.
Oh, true. Okay.
Like,
so roll with advantage.
Like how Norman is.
Yeah, roll Constitution save with advantage.
Well, first one was a crit fail, so this could be
bummer.
better. 9 plus 2, 11.
All right. You know what? Just because I respect the grind, I'm gonna say you feel really bad for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Like bad enough that maybe you lost a single hit point.
That's fair.
However, you also have inspiration.
Oh, I'll take that. Like as I'm running out the door to get to Fido, I grab the door handle and I push like oh yeah, and I open it and go out.
You remember. But yeah, so yeah, you have an inspiration die for later.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you guys run out. Or do you all run out, or is it just Gilbert?
I guess I was coming in, so I might be behind then. Just trapping scared Fido for no reason.
Yeah. Actually, I think the timing, if you were going to head into the bar and they heard the barking and they're like, oh, that's Fido, let's go out of the bar. I think you guys are kind of meeting in the middle. So I think and
it's just like, oh, maybe it's the other way. And then I push and he pulls.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. And then I push again. He pulls and I push.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah,
Bonnie, your door doesn't open either way.
Yeah, let's do a contested strength roll actually, because Gilbert, I like that because you were actually pulling when you should have been. No, you were pushing when you should have been pulling. Right. But then if Bren was on the other side doing the exact same thing, you're exactly right. You'd be resisting each other. So roll a contested strength check, and we'll see who prevails.
I got an 18.
I got a crit fail.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Awesome. And Bren, you're like, are you a wood elf or what?
Yeah.
We're both wood elf. That's funny.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So it's not like Orville's opening the door into you or whatever. So it's not quite as bad as it could be. But yeah, you definitely get knocked back. Yeah, you get knocked back by this door.
Because I'm drunk.
You're a really big human. But you get knocked down. I'm gonna say you also take a single hit point of damage as you kind of get knocked down and trampled out the door. Are the rest of you like following Gilbert out to investigate this dog? Beautiful. So yeah, you guys are out now, out of the bar. You've just ran over Bren. He's kind of off to the side.
Yeah, I'm going. I just when I have your wind knocked out. Okay, I'm okay. That's okay.
I like stop in my tracks and I look at you on the ground. Then I look over at Fido and then I look. I'm like, and I pull out a one of the little jerky treats and I toss one to Bren on the ground. And I go after Fido and whistle and toss another one.
Nice. Let's see. So you're gonna like try to run after Fido?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I want to catch this.
Give me
this pooch.
Yeah. Give me a. I think it would just be straight up Dex if you're trying to run it after something. Or no, there's an athletics. Is there athletics? Athletics.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check because you're trying to sprint after this guy.
If I try to cartwheel, no, my acrobatics is
You're
insane.
trying to- yeah, instead of just a normal run, you do like a gymnast on the floor routine where they like sprint, but then they like also do like a bunch of cartwheels
You ever see
to
them
gain
like doing the
speed.
backflips and they get faster and faster and faster?
Yeah.
Well, no, you're just doing a straight up run.
All right. Oh no, where'd it go? That is a 9.
Oof. All right. Yeah. So you're running in the general direction. You also like didn't necessarily see the dog as you came out, so you're just kind of like navigating on almost echolocation at this point. And you kind of sprint in the general direction. But you're not gaining, and in fact, it kind of seems like the dog's far enough ahead of you and kind of zigs and zags down some alleyways that you're kind of losing it. Does anybody else want to try to chase or track or do any magical shit? I don't know if you guys have
Yeah.
anything else.
Norman, do you know where Fido might go?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know, he really has been out of sorts since Sylvia was murdered. So he likes hanging out there. Sometimes he'll piss on the City Watch office. He'll just piss or poop over there. That's always funny. But yeah, I don't know.
Little
Maybe
Fido.
he'd head to my house. Me and him got along pretty
Yeah.
well too.
Let's go check there.
And where
All
did
right,
you say
yeah.
you live?
I just live on the other side of town. Not crazy far away though. Like long enough that it'll be a good trek for you guys and take more time and get us closer to the time that Horace is off.
Very convenient.
So convenient. Yeah. So he's a little ways away, actually, kind of towards the direction, vaguely that Fido was running. So after you guys do a little trekking, you get to Norman's little bungalow, and it is kind of more on the outskirts of town because he's got like a little yard and stuff. So it's definitely not city center or anything. Um, so it took you guys a little bit to get out there. But he's walking with y'all, and it's just a little one-bedroom bungalow. And nothing, super crazy on the outside, but it does have a little plot of land off to the side. You see like a little shed and stuff. Um, yeah, and you also see off to the side on his little like plot of land, you see some disturbed earth. It looks like somebody kind of like tilled the ground recently. It's about a 3 foot, maybe 4 foot by 6 foot patch off to the side there.
Well, now, if that doesn't say I did it, I don't know what else would.
Do we know
What
what?
about if someone says, I did it?
I mean, he did also say I did it, so
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
I'm just
Doing some gardening recently.
Yeah. How'd you guys? You guys are good investigators. That's crazy. Yeah. How'd you know?
That roughly person-shaped patch of earth there that's been overturned.
He like looks at you guys and looks behind him, or looks at you guys, looks behind him, looks back. He's like, oh no, that is not what it looks like. No, I was planting roses. I wanted to plant roses. They were Sylvia's favorite. I'm not much of a gardener, but I thought I'd try, but now that she's passed, it kind of just, I don't know. Maybe it'd be a good tribute, but I don't know. I don't know if it'd really matter. And he kind of like gestures, and there's like a little potted rose plant, kind of off to the side, but it hasn't been planted yet. It's just kind of in its little pot.
I appreciate you clarifying because you are right. That is not what that looks like. That looks like you went to a dead body and buried it there.
I will definitely take your word for it, sir. But as I say that, I'm walking just to the spot directly.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys, being honest with me and working with me. Here, let me go inside and I'll get you guys something to drink. I don't know. Do you want tea? I guess we already had a lot to drink.
Well,
You want
one
anything to
of us
eat?
had a lot to drink. Some of us had a single beverage and maybe a shot.
Oh, that's true. Bren, I can get you some actual good water. I get it shipped in from out of town. So if you want some actual water, I can go get you that.
That would be fantastic, sir. And do you have a shovel, perchance?
Yeah. There should be one in the shed over there. And he
That
he
was
walks
where I was headed.
he walks away into the house to go get you guys some stuff.
Someone should probably keep eyes on him too,
I would say
just in
I
case.
follow with him.
Yeah, sure. So Gilbert, you follow him in, and he starts kind of bustling around the kitchen. He says, I mean, if there's anything else you need to investigate here, you know, feel free by all means. You can explore the house.
Oh, I'm just here for some idle chit chat. Did Silvio happen to play the piano?
You know what? Not that I know of.
I figured with the roses. Roses are always great on a piano. But even better is tulips on your organ, and I go to give him a high five.
He says, I don't know if I get it, but
Oh.
but
Well, I tried to make you smile on such a sad day. Anyway, what you put in your tea there? And then, I don't know, I'm just gonna watch him make tea.
Oh yeah, sure. So yeah, he digs in his kitchen cupboards and stuff, and he's got like a looks like a sealed jar of clear liquid. So it's got like a nice yeah. He's got it looks like a Voss bottle almost, a Yieldy Voss bottle. Um, so he grabs one of those, and then he starts kind of heating up a kettle on the hearth. Drops a couple bags of spice directly into the kettle, not even in the cups or anything. Lets it brew for a little bit, and starts pouring a couple saucers.
What flavor herbs are you using there?
Oh, just a little of this and a little of that I imported. It's a Earl off gray.
Ooh, can I smell it and make sure it's not like he's putting like fucking nightshade or something and is trying to take us out?
Yeah, sure, you can investigate. Well, actually, yeah. Let me see. Maybe
I'll do one of these.
you can either investigate or you can do a medicine check if you got a better medicine check than a investigate.
I would love to do a
Survival, maybe.
ooh. I would love to do a survival check. Make sure these herbs are the herbs I think they're urban.
Perf. Yeah, go for it.
7.
Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, he pulls one of the like little sachets out of the kettle and like hands it to you to sniff and stuff. And yeah, you don't really see anything wrong with it. But he did get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 cups, and he like has them on a tray, and then there's the bottle, the water bottle, and he takes one of the cups for himself, and he just gives it a little sip. He goes, yeah, that's the stuff. And then he hands you the tray. He said, hey, would you mind carrying this tray, and I'll grab the water bottle here and a cup for Bren.
By all
Beautiful.
means.
All right.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Well, all this was going on. What are you guys doing in this shed?
Well,
Turning it upside down.
I was looking
wait,
for.
you guys were. That's right.
initially.
That's right. Beautiful. So yeah, when you get in the shed, you see a couple things. You got some rope, some gardening shears, an axe, and you also see, off to the side of the shed, you see some chopped wood. You see that little potted plant, and then there is like a little shovel and a little hoe in the shed as well. What's so funny, Joel?
That's
It's
me.
It's a garden tool.
How
You
tall
tool.
was the hoe?
It's a little one.
Little hoe. I'm gonna grab the shovel.
Beautiful.
And
Contaminating evidence. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Grab it by both hands. No, I'm gonna take the shovel and
we weren't gonna take fingerprints or do DNA analysis anyway.
That's true. Do they have Yoldi DNA analysis?
Yeah. I look back to Raph and say, "Well, Raph, we want to dig up that little plot of land we got back there."
Yeah, we should probably take a look around, just check all the other tools, make sure none of them were used for anything nefarious recently.
Why you make the big bucks.
Nice. Yeah, if you want to roll, this has probably got to be investigation, to like look at the tools a little bit more closely.
All right. I got a 5.
Nice. All right. You see, there's a little bit of dirt on the shovel, a little bit of dirt on the hoe,
Makes sense.
a little bit of clippings on the shears, and not much else.
Everything looks good here.
He doesn't take care of his tools, is the thing. He doesn't clean them off. He doesn't know what he's fucking doing. Yeah, there's also dirt on the shears for some reason.
Now, it does seem that if a man were to murder his paramour or consort, the woman who is cheating on her husband with him, whatever technical term that may be, I do believe that he would at least clean off the shovel.
You would hope.
There at least might be blood on the shovel had he not cleaned it off.
Mm.
True.
Or the shears, maybe.
Or the shears, maybe. Either way, I do believe that.
Oh, yeah. Orville, do you want to investigate? You're all in. You can all technically, if you want, investigate independently.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to just rely on my 5.
I do think I would at least try to dig up the dirt patch a bit.
Sure.
Yeah. And I got an 18 in the shed. If there's
to investigate
some more echolocation
Beautiful.
eyesight, I get. Yeah.
Yeah. No, looking at the shears a little bit more closely, you do notice there's just a little hint of maybe some blood on the handle. But just
Are there any like bags or garments or anything in the shed?
No bags or anything like that. Just the rope, coil of rope, which doesn't look like it's particularly used or anything. It just kind of looks like it was hung up there.
Gotta have a rope.
Everything else looks Gotta have your your stuff. Oh, and yeah, there's gloves and stuff, but yeah.
Right. I look back to Raph and Orville and say, we do have a little bit of blood here, so we may want to hold on to this and come back and check it later.
I will keep that for safekeeping. I just grab it and just kind of tuck it into my shirt.
Excellent.
Well, shall we go dig up this definitely not body?
I'll handle the digging. Looking at y'all, this makes sense.
That's crazy. Wait, yeah.
How tall is the shed, and is Orville in it with us? Just
yeah, it's a tiny shed, and he's crammed in there with you guys, and somehow he noticed Bren, you noticed the blood on there, and so he's just like crouched.
After Orville's blocking all of the possible light, that's why we can't see anything.
Yeah, you take it outside a little bit. You're like, oh, you just gotta take it in the sunlight.
Like, there's so much blood here.
Yeah, as soon as Orville takes a step out and the light shines in through the door, you're like, "Oh my god, it's a massacre!" in here."
I thought those were just red shears.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought they were
man.
black.
Oh.
Anyway,
All right, Orville. Then you go ahead and dig to your heart's content. We'll give him a little toss of the shovel.
All right. As I start digging things up, what am I finding? What am I seeing?
beautiful. All right. So yeah, as you're digging, you see
Dirt.
a couple different things. You definitely dig through. There's a lot of like clay and dirt and stuff. You do, as you like dig for a little while, you do notice kind of a thunk on the end of your shovel. Not like a deep one, but just like a little like tink. And as you kind of brush the dirt away a little bit, it looks like kind of an old weathered bone.
Interesting. I'm gonna just rip it out of the ground.
Beautiful. You rip it out of the
Desecrate
ground.
that grave.
Desecrate it. Yeah, as you rip it out, you realize that this does not look. Or actually, yeah, roll me a quick investigation. It's gonna be pretty low, but unless you comically fail.
6.
6, nice. Okay. Uh, you don't know exactly what you're looking at, but you think it's like it could be a bone of like you don't know for sure, but you're like this could be the bone of a person. Like this, I'm not exactly sure, but like I don't know what bones look like. This looks like a bone to me. This could be like this could be a big deal. This could blow the case wide open.
My fellow investigators, I do believe that I have found the smoking gun, as it were, or in this case, Sylvia's humerus, or femur, or
Now,
possibly
Orville.
ribs.
Now,
As you
Orville.
say that, Norman walks out of the door, out of the house. Bryn, go ahead and say what you're saying though.
I was just gonna say, now Orville, how well do you know the rate of flesh decomposition? Because this looks to be a non-flesh bearing bone.
Now, I did consider that, but I was shoveling mighty fast, so I was thinking that maybe I just scooped away the skin first and found the bones second.
Oh god.
Gross.
Norman walks out. Norman walks out at this moment. He's like, "Hey guys, I got some tea and some water for you, Bryn." Oh my god! What? Did you dig up Grandpa?
I do not. I did not know that your grandfather was also Silvio. That makes this death twice as impactful for you to lose both a grandfather and a lover.
He looks like
Grandpappy.
he looks totally aghast for a second, and then he just starts laughing. He says, "I'm just fucking with you. That's not my grandfather's bones. I buried him in the swamp. That's a bone. That's a rawhide bone. That's a rawhide bone that Fido probably buried there."
Did you just say that you buried your grandfather's bones in the swamp?
Hey, did you guys want any tea?
And hold on. How long ago was this? Just out of curiosity.
Oh man, old Grandpappy. He's been gone for a while now. Couple days. No, couple weeks. No, a couple years. I'm sorry. None of that's in character. I'm just trying to mess with you guys. No, old Grandpappy. He's been long gone. But his dying wish was to be buried in the swamp. He's an old swamp man. You would know, Gilbert.
Well,
being buried in the swamp.
I think I take off a necklace that I was wearing that has like a very obvious like finger on him. Like a couple years ago, some remnants of a person floated on down to my neck of the river, and I thought, ooh, jewelry. And I might have made some decor out of said body because what comes to my doorstep, I do not ask questions unless it is asking questions of me. This might be yours.
Before he accepts this, I'm imagining like the body, the remnants, and there was like a finger with a ring on it, and rather than like taking the ring off the finger, you like preserved the finger
Yeah.
with the ring on
That's
it
what I'm
and put it
thinking.
next to
Like, the finger's still on it. Like the tendons had hardened because like sitting in the swamp, like whatever bacteria, like just like kind of preserved it into like ambergris or whatever.
Perfect. Yeah, that's definitely scientific, and I love it, and we're doing it. So yeah, so you hand him this grisly jewelry, and he says, "Oh, I guess you already have the tray of tea, so you're holding the tray of tea, and you like give him this necklace, and he just kind of like, and he looks, and he's like, that is old Grandpappy's ring. I mean, thank you, I guess."
Well,
He-
for the
he
second
didn't say
time.
anything about-
Sorry, go ahead.
he didn't say anything about what we were supposed to do after we buried him in the swamp. I guess I can accept this. I guess this would be a good. Yeah, this could be a good memento of him.
I do hate to
you.
break up this touching family reunion, but we did come here for a purpose.
Right.
Water.
And for the second time today, may I offer you a beverage? And I hand Gilbert one of the cups, or fucking myself, Norman one of the cups of teas.
Thank you. Yeah, I think maybe I need something stronger than tea, but this will have to do for now. And he just like, and the tea's still scalding hot, and he just shoots it. He's like, oh, thank you.
Now distribute the tea and water to everyone else.
Yeah, here's the water, Bren. Did you guys have you guys just been hanging out? I hope you didn't find anything else.
Wait, so
Why do you?
What
whose
else
bones are
would
in?
we have found?
I just mean I don't want any other body parts of family members being distributed on my property or on my person. I don't know. You find anything else good in the soil? Any buried treasure?
Whose bones was it? If it wasn't Grandpappy's?
Oh, it was just like a rawhide bone.
Rawhide.
Oh,
Yeah, so definitely not like real bone, like rawhide, like
Definitely
twisted
not
into
human.
it. Yeah.
Orville
even-
jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah. So you guys, thank you for getting my grant. Oh, actually, I think I might have something that is helpful to you guys, or might be evidence. I don't know. It's something that Sylvia, wrote to me before she passed, but it's kind of funny. Well, I don't know. I'll just get it for you guys. And he runs back into the house for a minute, and then comes back out, and he's got two pieces of paper with him, and he hands it over, and he's like, "Well, now I don't want you guys, reading too much into this, but maybe it'll be helpful. It's a," and he looks kind of embarrassed. He's like, "It's a love letter that Sylvia wrote to me, but it said that she wanted to meet tonight at 6 at room 9 of the tavern." I don't know if you guys did. He hear you guys talking about that earlier? No.
No, he was getting his head smashed in.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
did a good
right.
job distracting him.
Perfect. But what's weird is, and you guys can kind of take a look here. It just kind of seems like the letter trails off. Like she normally signs off the letter, love your Pookie, and it's not on there. It's like it kind of just trails off in the middle of the page. It seems like there's maybe one more page missing of the love letter, but I never got it.
do you mind
sure
if we
where it
take a
is.
look at that?
Sure. And he hands it over.
I start scanning and go, Mon frere, you got your numbers mixed up once again. This does not say room 9 at 6 o'clock. This says room 6 at 9 o'clock.
Wait, you were meeting at my room?
Just like, I'll see what happens.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
oh.
flattered. But
Raph, you dirty boy.
I do believe Raph knows more than he has let on.
Yeah, he starts blushing. He's like, I think you're reading it wrong. I don't think the 6 and 9 are referring to hotel numbers or tavern numbers.
Are they referring to inches?
I think he's implying 69 position.
The old classic 96.
The old 96.
A favorite amongst angry lovers.
Yeah.
Facing away from each other.
That's earlier in the love letter. The tavern room and the time is at the end. That's at the beginning of the letter.
Fellas, would you like to look at this letter with me? And like as we're all reading, can we like compare the writing, if it looks like the same writing that was filled out for the life insurance policies?
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Knowing Connor's DMing, I'm pretty sure he wrote out a love letter and could read it to us verbatim, and that might give us a clue. So, just let Connor read it.
You're so right. Yes, and I wrote a love letter.
Can't wait to be wooed.
Yeah, woo us.
And how he trails it off to make it sound like there's another page missing.
Yep.
While mentioning
that we
time
did already read.
Yeah, and so we could all say the ending part together because we've all read it. No, it says, hello, lover. It's me. Hello, it's me.
I'm the problem.
It's me. How dare you?
I need $2,000 in
No.
Depot gift card.
Hello, it's me.
Yeah, boo.
My husband, Horace, can't do me like you do. Boo boo. Bars. It says that in the letter. It says parentheses bars.
Pause. Bars.
And then it says, I can't wait to wine, dine, and 69 in room 9 at 6. And when we get there, you know I'm going to, and then that's the end of the last page. She wrote really big, so that took 2 pages somehow.
Got that grade school like super
Yeah.
practice your letters.
Yeah. Pause. Bars. It's massive crayon writing.
Of course, the last word, there's like, it starts off big and then the letters get slowly smaller as you get near the edge and you're like, economic room, you're not playing this out.
Yeah, and then she wrote, oh shit, I'm running out of room, hang on. I'm going to have to get another piece of paper.
You know how expensive paper is these days. Damn, I probably shouldn't have wasted so much space doing this.
It doesn't grow on trees, come on.
Yeah. On the next page, which is going to have to be a really big page, I'm going to draw a life-size representation of you know what, and then there's no other page. And then, what's his name? Norman. He's like, hey, guys, are you done? Are you done reading the sexy letter that my lover wrote me? Could you? It's a tasteful nude. A self portrait.
Nathan, are you gonna have to edit that one out?
I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Suckers.
Again, man. I'm glad you guys were able to do funnier stuff than I was. That was awesome. Oh, anyway, that seems like a good place to end it.
Guys, we're not very good at solving this murder.
Does the writing look like the life insurance policy writing?
The signature?
No,
I
there's
think it was
no
only
signature.
well, on the life insurance policy, there would have only been her
Oh,
signature. I
fuck.
think she wrote the whole thing.
Was it really big?
It was super big. It was like, yeah. So yeah, it's a dead ringer for a match. I won't even make
Didn't we
it.
find the other page in her home
You
in the
found
first session?
I think you found a receipt. A receipt that said, yeah.
Okay.
That pointed us to the place. Time.
Yeah.
The time and the place. So she bought the inn. She was putting she's flying him out to get some sweet loving.
Well, just like they always say, it's the cop that murdered his wife. Come on, guys. We all know who it is at this point.
Paris.
That dirty bastard.
Jan.
Who should be getting off of work. Yeah, Jan's a dirty bastard.
There is a shapeshifter, but it's Horace and Jan. They're the same.
He's both Horace and Norman.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And the dog.
What if he's Horace, Norman, and the dog? He loves her so much and is really badly bipolar and a druid.
That's crazy because you've seen Horace and the dog at the same time, and you've seen Norman and the dog at the same time. So by process of elimination,
we still haven't seen
all
three. The dog at the same time. Oh no, we did. Damn it!
He has a duplicate.
Well, my first two things are out, but Sylvia could still be the dog. We haven't seen her with the dog yet.
Damn, that's true. Damn.
Have we gotten close to Fido yet? Like, I actually can't remember if we.
I think so. I think I described him as like a little leapy dog. So yeah,
Yeah.
you've been like close enough to identify like what he looks like.
Ooh, can I
Should
ask?
probably like.
Or she, I guess. Fido could be.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Fido's gonna end up being an ancient dragon that's polymorphed or something,
She'd be like,
and is going to
This la-
murder all of us.
This last encounter is about to be wild, you guys.
TPK on the final encounter.
You are also the investigators are also the victim.
Can I ask Norman one last question?
Sure.
Norman, I know it's been a taxing day. You've gotten your head smashed in. You got your tongue seared clean off. You've reacquainted with your long lost grandpappy. So I'll leave on this note. And here, if this makes it easier for you to answer the question, you can take a look at these. How did Sylvia die?
How did you draw a perfect? How do you know what they look like?
Listen, she's come and seen my act before.
He gets the shears and just stabs.
Oh, I've got shears. I've got shears.
Yeah. No, wait. Your question was how did she die?
Yeah, how did she meet her maker?
I wish I knew, but I can tell you, Horace has got to have something to do with it, and I wish I could have gotten her away. Could have gotten her away in time, and I wish I was the kind of man that could get revenge, but I don't even think I have that left in me.
Well, upon hearing that, I'm gonna pull out the shears and like put them in his hand, and kind of go behind him, like as if you're teaching someone how to shoot pool. Just like wrap my arms around him and be like, "It's very simple. You just stab. Just this. You do that 4 or 5 times, boom, you have revenge."
Oh, I guess you could. I guess you could stab somebody with shears, huh? I've just been trying to dig up that patch over there with these.
Yeah.
But I guess you could stab a person too. You can't just stab dirt. You could stab more than dirt with shears, I guess.
I want to use a shovel for that next time, also.
Oh, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
do the shovel, I'm gonna reach over and grab the shovel. Like, still, wrap my arms around it and be like, it's a big swing up and then down, swing up and then down.
Wow, you're gonna make a great city watch captain. I tell you what, you got the form down and everything.
Oh yeah, you should see me pick a lock.
Well, before you gain the courage to get your revenge, just make sure that we take out a life insurance policy on Horace as well.
I guess, yeah. Could I be a dependent of Horace's life insurance policy? I
Now
don't
you'd
know
have
if
to prove insurable interest. This, which means that you have some sort of financial stake in his demise. I don't know that that's quite going to be provable in this, as you are neither a dependent nor a lover, unless you are also a lover.
Well, I don't know. I feel like you guys have convinced me. Maybe I will get revenge. Maybe I will be a murderer for the first time.
That's the spirit. I
It
mean,
is either.
You guys are great investigators. I'm really glad you came by.
Hopefully, we have
Never
also
knock it before
convinced.
you try it.
and don't forget, we're
Hopefully,
not
we have
just
also.
Sorry.
Hopefully, we have also convinced you to be Horse's lover first, and therefore you could take out a life insurance policy on him. Classic rivals to lovers to murderers type of situation here.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to think about that.
You two are basically lovers by proxy. Anyway.
Lovers from another mother.
Well, I hope you
And,
don't just leave
ideally
us as your
all.
investigators.
What?
And as you
what
guys
time-
are,
what time is it?
oh.
It was 2-ish, right? When we were starting.
yeah, I would say it took you guys a little while to get out there. You guys have been talking for a little bit, so I would say it's getting conveniently right about that time that Horace might be off his shift. You probably have just enough time to hightail it back into the center of town and either meet him at his office, or I think he did give you guys directions to like where his home is too, if you wanna do that. And if you guys are as you guys are walking away, you just kind of see Norman holding the shears and kind of practicing, just like stabbing him into the ground, like.
I hope
Is this right?
No. You're going to want to go across. Out. Very rarely will your victim be below you.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense. And he tries to stab, but he hits the shed door and it like clangs and like drops out of his hand. He's like, oh, ow.
Why don't you just stick with the shovel? We'll take those shears for now.
Oh yeah, sure.
And
So he grabs a shovel and he just starts like patting the ground with it. He's like, oh no, wait, out, you said? And he stabs into the door again, and it clatters out of his hand. He's like, oh god, I'll get it, guys. Don't worry, I'll make you proud.
Good luck. All right, are we calling it there?
I just want to say,
I think so.
I hope you don't just think of us as investigators, but also your friends.